Hey friends, and welcome back to the Reddit Rainbow, y'all. So I spent the whole weekend playing South of Midnight. It's a great game, 12 hours, lots and lots of fun. You should watch the live stream I have on TikTok. Um if you have a moment, watch the live stream that I did on Sunday here on YouTube. I played a good chunk of the game. The game is only about 12 hours worth, you know what I'm saying, of gameplay. So I played like a good chunk of the game and beat a boss. And I stopped right before we went to go confront another boss. But oh man, this game highly anticipated, wonderful. It like reminds me of Lego Horizons, zero, like the Horizon Zero Dawn, like Lego, where like you complete a bunch of small areas and then it tells you more story every time you complete a small area. And then once you beat the boss of that area, then you get a large chunk of the story. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it kind of felt like. I really enjoyed it. And it made the game feel fast paced. And even though like I recorded for about 3 or 4 hours and it felt like it was like moving really quickly. It didn't feel like 3 hours. It felt like I had just sat down and played. It was really good. I really liked how it was like they say it's like healing generational trauma. It's like healing trauma, period. It's amazing. There's some Afrofuturism, kind of steampunky in there. It's a really great game. I'm so excited to be playing it. I'm so excited that I got this early access and I've been among the few to play it first. I'm super excited. I love it so much. And I know y'all are tired of me yapping, but I just wanted to tell people that it was a great game. And the reason why my makeup looks the way it does today is because at the end, when she does her final costume change, this is how her makeup looks. And like, I'm so like, I did a look yesterday, but I couldn't capture that pale green, but you can kind of see the pale green in my makeup today, and it's so perfect. Like, ugh, so proud. You could see that on YouTube on my reels. I posted my makeup progress, and if you want me to recreate this look, just let me know because I'm trying to get better at doing makeup tutorials for you guys. So yeah. Anyway, all right. I know y'all didn't come here to listen to me ramble about video games, but let's tell a story, okay? Let's tell a story. Grab your vibes and delights and tell me, what do you think about this story called "Am I the Asshole for Telling My Wife We Either Share Our Lotto Winnings or We Separate and I Get Half Anyway?" That sounds nasty. Let's keep going. My wife and I are extremely fortunate to have won a decent amount of money from Lotto recently. It wasn't the top prize, but it was enough to pay off our sizable mortgage and still have some left over for vacations. The mortgage was by far our biggest weekly cost, and with that gone, we could both comfortably cut our hours back at work to only school hours and spend some more time with our kids. This was always a daydream we spoke about when we bought lotto tickets. I assumed this is what we would both do. When we got the money and paid off our house, almost everything immediately turned bad. My wife started talking about how amazing it's finally going to be not having to work anymore, and I was blindsided by this. Even with the mortgage gone, we would still have to work at least school hours to keep our current standard of living, and on my salary alone, things would be tight. And I asked if she was serious, and she said, of course, it was her ticket and she gets to decide. But this is bullshit because we both bought lotto tickets before. And when we moved in together, we only bought one because two seemed like a waste of money. So, what? This is bullshit because we both bought lotto tickets before, but y'all didn't this time. So, okay, but all right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I tried to reason with her, say she could use some of the extra to take some unpaid leave here and there, but she needs to keep her job. When I said if I'm only working school hours, she absolutely flipped and started accusing me of being a gold digger and ruining this for her, how she deserved it after working so much of her life, etc. I asked her before a pause, I asked her for a pause because I was honestly afraid. She's never been like this before. The next few days, we tried to have this conversation again, but she wouldn't budge an inch. And when she said, "Well, it doesn't matter now because I'm putting my notice in at work," I lost it and told her I'm not going through with this. If she's not going to share the winnings, which is under both of our names, I'll divorce her and get half through house and therefore the winnings anyway. This started another screaming match where she continued to call me a gold digger. I'm absolutely exhausted and lost, and I feel like my wife has been replaced by an imposter. I would prefer not winning if I knew this was going to happen. I'm just like, how much money did y'all get? Like, does she have to work or not? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like going through some of these comments trying to find out how much was won, but they're talking about divorce and how much that's going to cost. I think I found the comment that I was looking for. It says, "Not the asshole. You may have been able to quit your job in the 80s, but unless you won millions, there's no way she doesn't need to work." And then the OP is like, "Nah, it was definitely not millions of dollars." Okay, but how much was it though? Was it hundreds of thousands? Which would at least give her like a year of being off. You know what I'm saying? But if it wasn't even that much, then I understand. But I want to know how much it was, because if she's just asking for time off, the comments were all talking about retiring and things like that. So, not really talking about the fact that she changed into a monster, but everybody's saying that at least you can afford your divorce now. Like, and too bad that your lawyer is going to get the vacation that you were going to, take. And then other people were saying that maybe they should invest the money. But yeah, so I can't wait to hear what y'all think about the story. What do y'all think? Do y'all think the OP should invest it or something? Or do you think that the OP dodged a fucking bullet? Or I want to know how much it is. Like, I just feel like I can't really give a great determination if I don't know how much money it was. You know what I'm saying? But like, because hundreds of thousands can change somebody's life, and like maybe she could take off for like a year or something, and that'd be really cool. But like, what if it's just like $80,000? You know what I'm saying? Then that's like ridiculous. You know what I mean? But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But they said it was enough to pay off an entire house, and houses these days are at least a few 100,000. So like, I don't know. I don't know. I want to know how much it was. But all right. All right. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I can't wait to read your guys' comments as always. And as always, I'll catch y'all later. Mwah.